Well, hi there. How's it going? Michael with Worship Times. So today I want to show you how to add a YouTube video feed to your website. So to give you an example of what something like this would look like, I want to show you our good friends at Trinity Presbyterian Church over in Travelers Rest, South Carolina, one of our partners here at Worship Times. So they have this video archive page, which is just great. So they're archives of their worship services. And so you can see it's nice, loads really quickly, gives you the ability to dig back into the archives. And what's great is this is not living on their website. So all of these videos aren't just sitting on their website, they're sitting on YouTube. And what's great about that is YouTube is the #2 search engine out there. So actually the search traffic more than Bing, Yahoo, and a couple of others combined still doesn't meet up to what the search results for YouTube is. So it's great to build up a presence there. So I want to walk you today through the steps to get something like this on your website as well. So the first step is to create a YouTube channel. So if you don't already have that, or you don't know where to begin with that, I'll include a link in the blog that goes along with that to kind of walk you through that process. If you're a current Worship Times customer, go ahead and reach out via support. We can help you set one up. So that's step one, is you need a YouTube channel. The next step is you need a piece of software to live on your website that will help bring in these feeds. It used to be where you could drop in an iframe or do something pretty simple, but now with security and the APIs, what they are and constantly changing, we've partnered up with Smash Balloon for Worship Times customers. So if you're on a newer Worship Times website, reach out via support. We can activate this. If you're coming to us from outside Worship Times, just go ahead and visit the smashballoon.com and /YouTube feed. Take a look at their other products too. They've got a lot of great stuff for Facebook and Instagram and a few others. So we really highly recommend them and use them ourselves. So to do this, let's just go ahead and dive in. So the first step is to make sure that you've got the plugin activated on your website. So again, if you're with us with Worship Times, go ahead and reach out to support. And if you're on a newer site, we can do that for you or walk you through how to get that. Once everything is activated, we want to go over to this YouTube feed and we want to go into all feeds. And so this is going to trigger our activation, because we need to activate an API key through Google, and then we need to grab the ID of our channel. So the first step is just going to go ahead and click this Add New Feed. And then you select which one you want. Right now, I'm just going to choose channel because I want to pull in a YouTube channel where we dump our videos every week. So we select that and click Next. Now this is where it gets a little complicated, not too scary, but bear with me. So what we need to do is we need to create an API key through the Google API Key Center. And so what this is, you're going to actually have to get into your developer's console. And I'll have the link here in the blog post as well. And this is going to take you over to your API keys. So we've obviously used Google a lot. So we're going to have a little shortcut. If you get stuck on this page, we've also got another detailed blog post that I'll link in the blog that'll show you how to really start from scratch if you're not able to get to this point. But go ahead, and we want to get to the place where we're going to click New Project. So you select that. And then you give it a project name. So I'm going to call it YouTube Test, we'll just say 23. Oops, we don't need 2 T's in there. And it's going to be at our organization, and I'm going to create. Once we've got that created, we need to make sure up here in the top left that we've got the correct one selected. If you have multiples, if you only have one, that'll be real easy. So we're going to do our YouTube Test, and we need to enable APIs and services. Click here. And we're just going to search for YouTube right here, and it's going to be this YouTube Data API version 3 right here. Click that, and then you're going to click Enable. And that's going to add this to this particular API key that you're going to use. Now we need to create this key. So we're going to go over to Credentials, and we're going to create a credential, and we want to create API key. And this is what we're going to use. So this is a key that you want to hold on to, save this in a safe place, but we're going to copy this and we're going to bring this back over to our Add an API key. Paste that in here and add, and then we click Next. Now we need to know what channel that we want to use. So for our example here, we're going to use Trinity Presbyterian Church's channel. So we're going to go ahead and open up their link. And so basically you just need to navigate to your channel link, and all you're going to grab is everything that's after this last slash after channel. So it's going to be this whole piece of code right here is what they're looking for, just to grab this particular channel. So we copy that, we go back over here, we paste that in, and then we click next. Then we can click how we want it to look. Now the one that I really like is really what they've already got here. So your main one is highlighted up at the top. So the most recent is kind of this biggest video, which is going to really attract a lot of attention, right? And then beneath here, if you're looking for something specific, we can list it like that. So this is this one right here, the gallery. But you also see there's default, carousel, and test them out. You'll have the ability, and I'll show you how to make edits to these after you've embedded them. Click next, and it's going to create the feed for you. Here's what the sample looks like. So you can go in here and test out different ones. So you can change, you can say, okay, what does it look like if I just did this? But I'm going to stick back to here so you can play with that. Save it, and what you're going to do is hit this embed. This is going to give you the little code to grab, and all you're going to do is place this on a new page wherever you want it. So we're going to copy that, and then I've already got a page over here just called test, right? So obviously there's nothing else on this page, but you can, obviously I would highly recommend putting a little bit more love behind the design of it, but for now we'll just show you. So now we're going to edit this page. Oops. Spin, and I want to edit here, and I'm just going to replace the YouTube code with that short code. Click here, and I'm going to save it, and let's exit out of Visual Builder, and here we go. That feed is here. And so what's great about this is that once you have it embedded, it will automatically pull from your channel's playlist. So every time you add a new video, this page will automatically update itself, which is really great, because then you get this dynamic content that looks like you're on your page every week or every day or however often you're editing it, and adding new videos to it, which again makes it look like you're editing your website on a regular basis, which is what we want. But you update it once and it spreads it out in multiple places. So that's a brief video on how to add a YouTube video feed to your website.